Hello and welcome back to another OmniHeroes video. In this video, we're going to have a look at the new unit Chang'e. Now, Chang'e is available currently. The reason that I've been able to pick up a copy of her, because if we jump into the seasonal tab up here in the seasonal decree, so if we go to Eternal Decree, if we go all the way back to the very start, you can pick up a copy of Chang'e right at the start of the season with the Champions or Season Champion Pass. Which I believe is about £50, something like that. So again, you can pick up a copy there, and you can also go ahead and pick up a copy in Treasure Hunt, or 3 or 4 technically. So we jump into the Rare Redeem. As you can see, there is a ticket selector here. So you can go ahead and choose a number of the other heroes if you're willing to pay $7.50. So if we have a look at the price tag here, it looks like 99 for 800. So if you wanted Chang'e up to 9 stars, it would cost you about 400 quid. Plus then you can get all of her red runes as well. So as you can see, I've got insufficient ones, but again, customized legendary runes, randomizing the rest for DD heroes. It just means that if you buy this one, I believe you get random slots as well. So just something to keep in mind. But that is where you pick up Chang'e. Now, what does she do? So if we jump in, she is an ethereal hero. So that's where we'll find her, under this ethereals tab. And then, sorry, new phone. Hopefully it won't crash on me, or we won't have as many sound issues as we've had done previously. So she is at 6 stars, just an ethereal and just a royal. So ethereals, if you have 5 of them on the team at the start of battle, applies 5 stacks of attack boost on the ally team for 3 rounds. Defense reduction on all enemies for 3 rounds, and at the start of battle, allied team receives 100% control immunity and 25% damage boost for 8 rounds. That is, and it goes down the less that you have on. She is also part of the royal faction, very important. I suggest 5 royals on each team, and it's primarily because of this bit here. At the start of battle, all allies receive shield equal to 200% of their own attack. It is what it is, and each stack of buff and ally unit gains increases their damage boost and damage reduction by 4% up to 20 stacks, so it's a total of 80%. Now, at 6 stars, Chang'e does a fair bit. So she deals up to 450% magical damage. It's about average for the attack. She also deals up to 180% damage, magic damage to frontline enemies. The first passive that we get for her, each time Chang'e takes an action, she has 50% chance to cast her ultimate. This effect can trigger up to 1 time per round, so you can only, even if you get her to do 2 actions, she'll still only have that 50% chance to proc. Now 7, well, this unlocks at 7 stars. Again, we're not looking to get her up to 7 stars just yet. She is out tomorrow. So she's coming out on Oath Recall tomorrow. It's going to be very exciting. Each time Chang'e casts her ultimate, she increases attack and max HP of herself and a random ally by 10%, stacking up to 10 times. So effectively you need to get 10 ultimates from her. It'd probably be by around round 5, round 6 that she can do this, but then that does stack on other ally units as well. So every time she's casting her ultimate, she will stack. So the more that she ultimates, the better, realistically. And this is for the seasonal stuff. So if you get her up to 6 stars, permanently boost Chang'e's stats in Season 7, increasing her attack, defense, and max HP by 44%, and increases defense and max HP by 50% during Season 7 only. So this all goes away at the end of the next season, and then this as well. So this is only at 10 stars. We're not really going to look at this, but there are other parts to the passive as well, so we'll have a look at those very briefly, but again, it's not what we're focusing on this video. So each time an ally accumulates 5 buffs, Chang'e's damage increases by 5%, stacking up to 20 times. Very, very strong, because there's got to be a lot of buffs going around. And then at 11 stars, 12 stars, and 15 stars, Chang'e increases damage by 10% each time, and Chang'e increases damage by 15% each time. And then at 15 stars, you get the 3% attack, HP, and defense as well. So when we get Chang'e to 8 stars is where it really starts to pop off. So she would have this unlocked, but she would get an increase to her ultimate damage up to 540%. That's looking much better. And each time Chang'e casts her ultimate, the stats obtained from Lunar Blossom are increased to 20%. That's the wrong one. This is the right one. At 8 stars, the chance to trigger Lunar Cycle is increased to 100%. So I'm going to tell you now, you're going to need Chang'e at 8 stars to get her fully operational. So it's 8 stars as a minimum, and you do want to get her to 8 stars because she is a striker. But again, we'll have more videos on that over the next couple of days. Each time Chang'e casts her ultimate, the stats obtained from Lunar Blossoms are increased to 20%, so very, very strong ability, a bit of a support unit as well. So let's jump into some gameplay for her. And we're back. So this is a team that you can run. Technically, if you have Chang'e up to 8 stars, she will be... this will be a full 5 strikers team, and this is a full 5 strikers for Glorians specifically. Very, very strong, very, very powerful, but I suspect it's either you kill the enemies or they're going to kill you very quickly with this team. No defense on this team whatsoever. The only real defense is Cleopatra, or potentially Victoria if you do have her at 3 stars. You can run her in this team as well because she is striker and celestial. Chang'e also proc celestials if you get her up to 7 stars, and again she'll proc that striker, so you can have the full 5 strikers, full 5 striker Glorian team. Going to be very, very strong. So let's jump in and let's just see how it works currently. So expecting a lot of heavy damage from this team. Got Seraphina, got Nawi, and got Gloria. 3 very strong units already. We have Cleopatra in here, who is an honorary striker and an honorary Glorian at the moment. But as you can see, we did proc Chang'e, so she was able to start doing a fair chunk of damage there with her ultimate. And that's only going to go up and up and up the more stars that you have. So say, for example, if you have her up to 7 stars, she would have applied that attack and HP boost to the team. Now she did only attack that turn because of her passive ability. So we saw that at 6 stars, and as you can see, now that we've got Cleo active, we also have a lot of the striker synergy active as well. Those passives, the pledges, she's doing a fair chunk of damage. Now she didn't proc this time. Which means that, unfortunately, well, she does have the potential to do 2 ultimates. So if she can take out this front line, then she will move on to this back row, which means that, effectively, Chang'e can ultimate a fair bit. Like, she didn't proc there. Again, I honestly think that you need her at 8 stars in order for her to be relevant in PvP and also in PvE. If you get that 100% chance when she takes action to proc her ultimate, she's going to do so much damage. I mean, really. At the moment, as you can see, we did get the proc here. She's not doing altogether too much. Nowhere near as much as Nawi, of course. But again, she's only 1 star. And I don't have her Celestial runes yet. Or at least I have Celestial runes, but I don't have her Celestial... unique Celestial runes. That'll come next season, I suspect. But she does get to double super here if she procs. So she did proc there, and we can see she's doing absolutely massive damage. 2,400 million. Let's compare this to Nawi. Nawi, even with her super, or even with procking, she's only doing 857 million. Gloria only doing 999 million. Very, very strong showing from Chang'e here as well. So she does that 524, but she also had a chance to double super effectively. She's done the most damage out of all of them, coming quite close with Nawi, but it's because of the double ultimate. That is the key or the crux of her kit is that double ultimate. So you want to get her to 8 stars as quickly as you can in order to start procking that properly. Now, I'm going to build another team here. You can go full 5 Monarchs with Cleo on the team, but you can also do something like, where have you gone? You, and Lee. So, a team like this, so you've got Audrey and Lee, you've got Lily and Leah, Chang'e and Talinas. The only one I would replace on here is potentially take out Lee, and then you would pop Cleo in this spot as well, so you would get 4 Monarchs and Chang'e. The only other suggestion for this team is to include another striker, so potentially Seraphina on this team to pair with Chang'e if you had her at 8 stars, but as it stands at the moment, she doesn't. So because she's only 6 stars, so we don't really need to worry too much about that. So I'm going to pop Lily and Leah at the front. We've got our new phone, different size. It's a bit weird, but we'll jump in. We'll just see how she does in this one. See who does the most damage. Again, I'm not expecting too much from Chang'e at this point because, again, she is only 6 stars. So we're going to see just how effective she can be within a Monarchs team. So she isn't getting the increase from strikers anymore. So she's not going to be doing absolutely massive damage, but you have the survivability from the Monarchs to pair with Chang'e, and hopefully she'll start to proc like she could have procced previously in that last round, but she didn't. Yeah, so she's still doing tremendous amounts of damage, actually. That is a lot, and that was a double super as well, so a double ultimate round. So very, very good, very powerful. Not doing as much as Audrey, but again, that's a 10-star Audrey with with her runes activated. So realistically, you're not looking to get more damage than Audrey at the moment. I think later on, so once I have got her up to 8 stars, I think that's when she's going to start to do much more damage than Audrey will, unless Audrey is fully built up, I suspect. But yeah, Audrey just doing absolutely massive damage. Again, outshining, but Chang'e came close. She was only 8% off, which is very, very strong. For a 6-star unit with no exclusive runes or unique runes or anything like that, she is doing a lot of damage. So for me, yeah, she's absolutely fantastic, even at 6 stars, but I would recommend getting her up to 8 stars as a minimum before you start running her in PvP. I'm not going to run her in PvP at the moment because she doesn't do very much. She just got a 50% chance to ultimate, which can be powerful in certain team builds, but I don't think it's super relevant at the moment. So let me know what you guys think, and whether or not you'll be summoning for Chang'e. I know I will be, so I'm going to be doing 7 stars and 8 stars as well over the course of the next couple of days once I've got some testing done with her. Let me know how it's going for you, and thanks very much for watching. Hope you have a great day.